Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Pam. Take care.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So Ivor Watson. Is Ivor Watson here? I'm right there, aren't I? Ivor not here? Is Jules here? Jules, fantastic.
Hello, could I just sit here?
Yes, please. And you've got 5 minutes. Your microphone is on, so fire away.
Hello, my name is Jules. I live in Sydenham in Golby Street, so that's close to Huxley Street, I think. So I made a submission about enforcement of the speed limit. So in the area I live, I think it's quite residential, and the problem is I absolutely do not feel safe. To be frankly honest, I do not know what the speed limit is in the area, simply because I don't remember seeing any sign, and even if there was any sign, the problem is I have never seen a speed camera, so I'm not really worried about about my speed. Where I come from, so I'm originally from France, and I just have a few numbers that I'd like to share with you, and I've got them here. So in the early 2000, there was 120,000 accidents on the road, and there was close to 8,000 deaths. In 2010, there was 60,000 accidents on the road and close to 4,000 deaths. What happened in 10 years is they implemented automated speed cameras. My opinion is that a lot of people needs to be educated, and probably the only way to educate people as well as me is to enforce the speed limit. You can change the speed, you can reduce it, you can do anything you want, but if someone is traveling 100 km an hour, and this is what happens around my area, you can change it from 60, 50, whatever this is at the moment, down to 30. It will absolutely not change a thing. Some people will tell you you need to put speed bumps and chicane, things like this. All you will get is stop and go, and it will make things worse for us because, yes, they will be traveling slower, but no, it will be a lot more noisy. This is the point I wanted to raise. I hope it makes sense. So please put a lot of speed cameras everywhere. This is the only way you're going to get it sorted.
No, that's a very, very good point, and we've already had people raising the enforcement issue with us previously, so we may need to look at that as well. We've got a little bit of time for a couple of questions. Aaron?
So are you saying to not lower the speeds, just enforce the ones we have, or you're saying lower and enforce?
Both. Absolutely both.
So lower and enforce?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And you were not so supportive of street design changes like platforms and bumps?
I am, but
You are?
It won't solve the problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. In my opinion, reduce all the lanes. An example is Gasson Street. To me, it doesn't make any sense that going northbound, you have 2 lanes for vehicles. One should be cut, increase the space for the cyclist. It can be shared with buses. It's just that we need to make life hard for vehicles. And I know that it's not fair. Some people cannot have access to public transportation, but that needs to be increased as well. It's just that vehicles are not safe. I drive my bike every day. I do have a vehicle. I just try not to use it. But when I'm on my bike, it's absolutely not safe around the area.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Aaron.
Yeah, so, because you did mention France and your changes there, we have an issue in this country of some people, a percentage, and there's a reasonable number of them that like to be quite antisocial in a car. What's the outcome for those people in France? Because here you just get a whole lot of fines and just keep racking them up. You can drive without a licence, do whatever you want. But what do they do there that stops it, or do they have the same problem?
Look, I'm not a heavy Facebook user, but I do look at what's going on over there. And what you're saying is what we can see in the comments on Facebook. Everyone's going to tell you it's not because of the speed; it's because of the state of the road and blah blah blah. And I'm just going to drive without my license. I think you need to look at the bulk number. Yes, you're always going to have people that not going to follow the rules and they're just going to be erratic. And and they're going to drive without license. But looking at the population, it will definitely decrease. People will get more educated. They will understand, and yes, you're always going to get a few. There's a lot like this in France, but at the end, the numbers are here.
No, that's a very good point,
increase.
and thank you for mentioning education. I think that's something that we definitely need to look at. So thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Excellent. Is Ivor here?
Yes.
Oh, you are.